You're not going to believe what just happened in D.C. After months of Democrats pandering to their far-left base, demanding transparency, after years of them claiming moral authority, after countless cable news segments attacking conservatives in front of their dwindling audiences, the Epstein files they desperately wanted released just blew up in their faces spectacularly in what's turning out to be one of the biggest political backfires in modern history. And you won't believe who's now at the center of it all. Hey gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, your Patriot Professor, here to help you make sense of the madness as the far left desperately tries to stop the unstoppable rise of a new conservative age you're making happen all over the world. So if you want a front row seat on how you're changing the world in ways you never even imagined, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. A quick programming note here: tomorrow, Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, I will be celebrating Nancy Pelosi's retirement with our good friends over at Traders Agency, and you're invited. They've helped so many patriots build real wealth, and they'll be showing you how they do it and how you could do it too. So I hope you could join me and Ross Givens tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Just click on the link below to register. So, as many of you know, yesterday the House voted 427-1, and the Senate voted unanimously to force the release of the Epstein files. It now goes to President Trump's desk, where he's expected to sign it later today. But as we reported, the casualties of the fallout from that vote hit almost immediately. Larry Summers, the former Treasury Secretary under Obama, an ex-president at Harvard University, bigwig Democrat, he was the first to fall. He announced a number of resignations as it was revealed that he exchanged numerous emails with Epstein, including asking the convicted sex offender for dating advice. And then we learned that a member of Congress, Stacey Plaskett, a non-voting delegate from the Virgin Islands, had received tens of thousands of dollars in donations directly from Epstein, and the two were actually texting each other during a congressional hearing back in February of 2019. Basically, Epstein was feeding her questions to grill the now disgraced former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen in an effort to try to dig up dirt on Trump. And by the way, that's all key in this. What we're really learning more and more here is that Trump only appears in the Epstein files because of Epstein's own obsession with him. For example, if you notice, there are no email exchanges between Trump and Epstein. And that's because we're learning that Trump doesn't use email. When have you ever seen a Trump email? Again, this is precisely why former Attorney General Bill Barr testified under oath that prosecutors found absolutely no evidence whatsoever among the Epstein files that Trump ever committed any wrongdoing at all. There's literally no connection between Trump and Epstein in terms of ongoing communications or anything like that. It's Epstein who was obsessed with Trump, not the other way around. It was Epstein who was jealous and resentful of Trump's success. It was Epstein who wrote about Trump constantly. That's the primary means by which Trump's name is being found in these files. It's not Trump, it's Epstein. However, the same cannot be said of House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Yes, that Hakeem Jeffries, the Democratic Minority Leader, sometimes called Brooklyn's Barack, or as I prefer, Walmart Obama, Dollar Store Obama, as Jesse Waters calls him. We have officially our first bombshell boomerang coming out of the files. It's now been revealed that Jeffries' campaign overtly solicited money from Jeffrey Epstein back in 2013. And here's the kicker. That was 5 years after Epstein was publicly convicted as a sex offender. A fundraising group called Dynamic SRG sent Epstein an email gushing about Jeffries, calling him a rising star, progressive voice, and inviting Epstein to a fundraising dinner with Barack Obama. The email literally said, give us a call if you'd like to get involved with the dinner or would like to get an opportunity to get to know Hakeem better. Now, Jeffries is denying any recollection over this, but Republican Representative James Comer is bringing the receipts.
Colleagues' coordination with Epstein. Another email shows Democrat fundraisers invited Epstein to an event or to meet privately with Hakeem Jeffries. as part of their 2013 effort to win a majority. So Hakeem Jeffries' campaign solicited money from Jeffrey Epstein. That's what we found in the last document batch. The files underscore why former President Trump must appear for his deposition. We've subpoenaed him. To date, the Democrats have done nothing to help us secure his appearance. I support full transparency. The Oversight Committee will continue to work to get the truth to the American people and to get justice for the victims. That's our goal of this investigation. With that, I yield back.
Gang, you know that this channel is all about empowering conservatives, both young and old, to take control of their futures, both politically and financially. And there's simply no better way for you to see your finances flourish than with investing in crypto like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the like. Now, I get it. If you're like me, it's the volatility that intimidates you. You love the extreme highs, the 20, 30% returns. But what about the equally extreme lows? Well, guess what? Your experience of that volatility is now officially a thing of the past. Meet Block Trust IRA. They have a super AI system that Bitcoin Magazine has named the #1 crypto technology platform in the world. That's among 1,500 global competitors. And what that super AI does is it works 24/7 to analyze global market data, and it predicts with uncanny accuracy the highs and the lows of crypto volatility. And so Block Trust IRA will then sell at the highs and then buy again at the lows, which mitigates the volatility, all the while you stand to make incredible gains. That's why I'm a proud client of Block Trust IRA. I have my own account with them, and I absolutely love them, and I know you will too. Their mission perfectly aligns with President Trump's Make America Great Again agenda, smashing down the barriers between loyal patriots and the financial freedom that you deserve, helping true Americans build impressive wealth in Trump's historic economic boom. So whether you're a teacher, a truck driver, a retiree, a business owner, it doesn't matter. This is your chance to get into the crypto market with AI mitigating your volatility risk. So what are you waiting for? Click on that link below or visit turleytalkscrypto.com and find out how they can help you join the Trump financial revolution that's finally giving forgotten Americans access to the greatest crypto wealth opportunity in history. And the best part, for limited time, they're offering my viewers up to $2,500 in bonus crypto when you open up an account with them. This is amazing. Don't wait. Crypto created 80,000 new millionaires last year. Why not you? Visit turleytalkscrypto.com. That's turleytalkscrypto.com. So Hakeem Jeffries officially solicited money from Jeffrey Epstein after he was publicly convicted as a sex offender. The irony is so stark. I mean, Jeffries has been breathlessly and repeatedly proclaiming that the American people deserve the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But he yet fails to mention his own campaign solicitation of this convicted sex offender. I mean, you literally cannot make this stuff up. Even CNN is reluctantly starting to realize that the Democrats have severely stepped in it here, especially with that delegate from the Virgin Islands.
Yeah, I was just asking if you personally believe messaging with Jeffrey Epstein, who is at that point a registered sex offender, is appropriate for a member of the House Democratic Caucus.
That's the third time you've asked me this question, and I'm going to give you the same exact answer. Our focus today is on making sure that the Jeffrey Epstein files were released. If you want to have a conversation with Stacey Plaskett about it, I'm sure she'd be willing to talk to you. It was an illegitimate effort to try to remove her from the House Committee on Intelligence, and that was defeated in a bipartisan way.
It's the third time she asked you because it's the third time you refused to answer, Walmart Obama. Again, rules for thee, not for me. Can you imagine what the Democrats would be doing today if it turned out that Trump was texting Jeffrey Epstein from the White House back in 2019? Can you imagine? So Democrat delegates can do it. They have full immunity to do whatever they freaking want, like soliciting campaign contributions from Epstein, as did Hakeem Jeffries. But all the rest, no Republican. Now, make sure you understand, this is only going to get worse for the Democrats. Chairman Comer has now officially subpoenaed Bill and Hillary Clinton to testify under oath about their Epstein connections. If they refuse to comply, Comer says they'll face the same treatment as Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro. contempt of Congress charges, but now with a Republican attorney general. Now, the Clintons have already delayed their depositions multiple times, and of course, that's because they know what's coming. For months, Democrats and their media allies pushed this pathetic narrative that Trump was somehow deeply connected to Epstein. They leaked selective documents. They doctored emails with targeted redactions. It got so patently ridiculous that even CNN had to call them out at one point for their deception. Now the truth is out. And it's the Democrats who are the ones who are caught colluding with Epstein. It was the Democrats who were taking his money after his conviction. It was the Democrats who were coordinating with him to attack Trump. This might be the single greatest political backfire in American history. Democrats demanded transparency, and that transparency is destroying them. They couldn't help themselves. They saw that big red button that said, "Do not press," and they pressed it anyway. And now a trap door is opened beneath their feet. The American people deserve to know everything. Every connection, every payment, every flight. And thanks to the Democrats' own demands, now they will. The Epstein files may turn out to be the single most catastrophic consequence of Trump derangement syndrome we have seen thus far. This is what happens when you prioritize attacking your political opponents over protecting victims and seeking actual justice. This is what happens when you assume the worst about your enemies without checking your own house first. This is what happens when Trump plays 4D chess and you're still playing checkers. The files are coming. The truth is coming. The Democrats just guaranteed their own reckoning. So what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button for breaking news and analysis you're not going to hear anywhere else. Love you guys. God bless. Hey, before you go, gang, do not miss out. Every Friday, my weekly wrap-up gives you everything you missed during the week. Live streams, top videos, podcasts, events, and the week's biggest Patriot wins. Sign up free at turley.pub/recap and start ending your week with faith, family, and freedom.